Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution, boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Trojans are in the red zone now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Running back with the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? From the gun, he looks for an open man. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, USC. Just ran away from the defense. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He makes the grab. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up the first down.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is intercepted. And he take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Southern California. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Press coverage now from the secondary. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a shot here. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll feed the back again. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They're going to run it here. It's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well. That 2nd and 3rd level, the defense picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, SC. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to scramble now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The ball is caught. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, USC 31, Auburn 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle.
USC 31, Auburn 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Hands off to the left. Gets some space around the 30. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And now the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.